Hey guys, David Tao with BarBend.com. The outbreak of COVID-19 has been difficult for athletes and everyone, let's be honest, around the globe. And that's athletes of all levels, beginners who can't access their local gyms, and the elite athletes who were preparing for events that are now either canceled or postponed. Notably among those, the Tokyo Olympic Games, which were postponed until 2021. Along with those, something that didn't receive as much press but definitely deserved it, were the Paralympic Games. The Paralympic Games have also been postponed to 2021. Those will also take place in Tokyo. I was able to catch up with one of the most prominent Paralympic powerlifters in the world. That's Sherif Osman, who represents Egypt, and he's actually won 3 Paralympic powerlifting gold medals in 2008 in Beijing, 2012 in London, and 2016 in Rio. There's actually a very famous video of him in Rio after winning his 3rd consecutive gold medal and setting a new Paralympic Games record. Sherif is an incredibly inspirational athlete, not only for his performance on this powerlifting stage, but also for his message to fans and other athletes off of the stage. So I was able to catch up with Sherif at his home in Cairo, Egypt, to talk a little bit about his training, what a year of postponement might actually do on the positive side for athletes in their preparation, along with his message for powerlifting fans, powerlifters, and strength athletes of all types around the globe. The world is going through a difficult situation right now. How has that impacted you and your family?
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
It's a very, very big problem for all athletes, all normal people around the world. But I trust the human can challenge and can face any problem, just if you need.
Mm-hmm.
So when we are in the past, like long time ago, which one who started to think to fly? Everyone call him is crazy guy. Now everyone around the world can travel by airplane because of him. So now COVID-19, I trust it will be finished soon, and we will be back to our jobs, our sports. I think it's just for relax. I am relaxing now from training, but I will be back and I will be more stronger.
Were you disappointed to hear that the Paralympics was moved to next year?
It's a good decision because the health is the most important thing in all of our important things and all of my life. The life is more important for all. Okay, so we cannot make like a risk to do it in the same time. Especially when I am here about a lot of countries that say if you put the Paralympic Games or Olympic Games in the same dates, we will not compete. Sport, it's mean equality, it's mean friendship, it's mean relationships, a lot of things that we are earned from sport. We cannot lose. So I like the decision to move it to 2021.
How was training going before you learned that the games would be postponed?
My training was going well, not very well, because I was planning to make a lot of training camps around the world. But and every athlete think in this way. I spend my focus and my power before the games, like for 1 year, like 70%. 6 months before, I spend like 80% from my focus and my power and something like this. The last 5 months or 4 months before the games, we spend all of our power, all of our focus to earn the very good form to be in a very good result in the Paralympic Games. For this reason, I was preparing myself here during a training camps here in Cairo. Now I have 1 year and a half almost. Let's see the good side from the postponed.
I think it's interesting because athletes, you spent 4 years preparing for the Paralympic Games,
Yes,
but
yes.
how strong can you be if you have 5 years preparing? So maybe we'll see more world
Oh, it will
records.
be more. It
Yeah,
will
maybe
be improved.
yeah, maybe this will be
Yes,
the best Olympics ever for strength athletes
yes,
because everyone's going to
yes,
have that extra
yes.
year to get stronger. What is your favorite Olympic memory from Paralympic memory from previous years?
My favorite memory, it was in Rio 2016. I like it a lot because the last year before Rio, it was in London 2012.
Mhm.
I was before the games. I have a very good form, and I have like a good results. But I have been injured before London, like 3 months
Oh, you were
before.
injured before London. I didn't realize that.
Yes, yes. And I just going back. I just going back to my training. As I remember, it's 2 months, 20 days before the games
It's
in
very,
London.
you remember it very specifically.
Yes, because I cannot forget. I cannot forget because I was in a very good form, and the injury destroyed my form. And I was going back 2 months, 20 days before the games in London 2012, and I was fighting with the time to get back my gold medal because I was getting a gold medal in Beijing 2008, and I like to get it again in London, and I like to get world record
Mhm.
and a Paralympic record in London, but I can't. I get gold because of the time, but I lost the Paralympic record. For this reason, if you saw the video for London 2012, I was crying. I have tears in my eyes. It was a very specific memory. For this reason, I decided to be in a very good form in Rio 2016. Look how I am hungry to break the record. I was training a lot of times. Cannot ever forget my dream to break the record in the games. Not in like World Cup or World Championship. No, I want in the games. For this reason, I spent 4 years preparing myself, training morning and afternoon. I was, I, wa- I think my focus was more than 100%. You
It's a
can feel it.
it's a famous video in Rio of you celebrating after you
Yes,
make that
yes, yes. I make like an acrobat or something like this.
record.
I was planning to do something like this in Tokyo. I am planning to do a little bit something like this.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat. I'm excited to see what you're able to do next year with 5 years of preparation. So
Yes.
taking your sport to new heights. Is there anything you would want to say to people who are watching this? They might be stuck at home. They might be feeling unmotivated. They might be feeling down because it is a difficult situation for a lot of people. Is there anything that you might want to say to the sporting community in a difficult time?
My message for all athletes around the world is firstly, first one is you have to follow the rules from your government because all of them are taking care about us.
Mhm.
Number one, stay at home, stay safe, but don't sleep, don't relax. You have to just take your breath and go again after this time finished. And I trust it's this time that we have now around the world. I called it, it's like the dark of night.
Mhm.
Anyway, it will be finished. By the end of the night, it will be finished. By starting morning, it will be finished. But it will. And we will meet. Don't forget, we will meet in Tokyo 2021. And I promise you all that, inshallah, God willing, I will be in a good form. I promise you all that I will make a new world record.